your homie C-Rod, and it's Monday, and you guys already know we got the Market Watch. Make sure to subscribe, hit that little notification button so you guys get notified with the latest news in Dragon Ball Super card game, like the market. So we're going to be going over Valera, Everlasting Assault right here, and if you guys are unaware, Tony G dropped a video talking about the cards that got banned. So Valera got an emergency ban because of the fact that it's so darn broken. If you guys don't know what Valera does, if you happen to have a 4-cost black battle card on the field, you can just swap it out by sending the card on the field to the warp and playing this card from the drop, and then you have a 20k crit with no energy required. And you could do this in an endless loop. For that reason, emergency ban, and now it only costs 78 cents compared to the original price of, I don't know if they show the original price, but the original price was $15 before. The market price, there you go, right here, $15, and it dropped to 78 cents as soon as the ban happened. Then we got Anilaza the Towering Atrocity, so this one got hit as well, but this one didn't drop as dramatically as Valera. This card is now banned because it's the same thing. You get to pretty much swap this card from the drop to the field if you send a 5-cost battle card that happens to be black on the field to the warp. Then you have a double strike 25k barrier battle card that's just gonna out pressure your opponent. And this card is used to cost like around $16 or probably even more. I think it was more expensive because this is from the draft box as well. Now it dropped to $2.79. I am not sure if anybody actually wants to come and get these anymore, since you're not going to be able to use them in actual decks because it got banned. And then we got full mission accomplished. So this card right here was costing around $2 around 2 weeks ago. Now it went up to $15, guys. I am so happy I bought mine. I am pretty lucky when it comes to buying cards, and then out of nowhere they just go up in price dramatically. I bought this card for about $1 or $2, and now it went up to $15, and I feel like this card's gonna continue to go up higher and higher and higher because this card is actually really good. I think this card has potential of getting up to the $20 mark because of the fact that for 2 energies you remove it from the drop area and you are able to get one of your black battle cards in the drop or warp with an energy cost of 7 or less to your hand. So this card is a card that sits in your drop and then you send it to the warp to be able to get any card you want from the drop or warp, pretty much. This card is so darn good, and for that reason I think it's going to keep going up in price the more that people find out about the card and how powerful it actually is. Then we got Super Saiyan 3 Tag Team Son Gohan. So I'm going to be going over all the decks and predominantly why certain cards are going up in price. So SS3 Tag Team Son Gohan, it's $75. It's always been up there. I remember at one point the card used to cost like around 15 bucks or 20 bucks, and it just skyrocketed as soon as Vegato came out. So $75. This card is a free play battle card. Whenever one of your black cards is removed from the field, you're able to play this card, and now you have a 15k body on the field, no energy required. I noticed almost everything that is for free, like no energy required to play, tends to cost a lot. So now let's go into the blue decks because Vegato is definitely coming up in the meta. Like, believe it or not, I think Vegeto's coming up there, and it's going to be one of the most powerful decks that there is. And for that reason, Janemba Inferno Intruder went up in price dramatically. Look at that, $42.98. This card used to cost around $5 not so long ago, and that's why I put it on the Market Watch today, because out of nowhere it just went up to $42. I'm like, whoa, $50 card for Janemba? Man, it makes sense. It's very powerful for the blue. If you have no battle cards on the field, you're able to play this card out for just 1 energy, and then you have a 20k critical battle card on the field, and combine that with Vegato. When this card gets KO'd, you're able to pretty much restand an energy and draw a card. Very powerful. $42 though, I'm not sure about that, but yeah, this card is a must run for, you know, blue decks now. And then obviously we got Obuni After Image Slash. This card right here is a must for any mono blue decks. It's honestly the pressure card of all the blue cards. It's a good card. 4 energies, comes out, you play out 3 shadow tokens. Those guys are 15k. You're able to pressure your opponent. This card forever is going to be staying at that price point. I don't think it's going to drop below $50. I mean below $40 anytime soon. I think it's going to keep going up in price. So now let's talk about the yellow decks. And Bardock Father and Son used to be a $2 card not so long ago. I bought mine actually for about $1.50 a long time ago, like months before. I bought mine for around $1.50. I bought 4 of them, and I also bought the 4 Gokus that go with it. But this card right here, $35 now. Holy baloney. I am doing clutch when it comes to buying cards when they're cheap, and then out of nowhere they go up in price. It's because what I do is I don't buy cards based on the meta. I buy cards based on what it does, and for some reason some of the cards don't do the best thing during the meta, but I just read the overall card, and I read this card. It says if your leader is yellow and your opponent has 3 or more energies and you don't have Bardock Father and Son in the field, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, switch it to rest mode, and if you switch a card to rest mode, play this card from your hand. So you get a free 15k battle card, no energy required, and you get to switch one of your opponent's cards to rest mode. This should have always been in a very expensive card. I don't know why people all of a sudden found out it was good or something, and now it costs $35. $35, that's a lot. And then that's a dramatic spike right there. Then we got Toppo Righteous Aid. It's $22.98. It doesn't seem to be going down in price. I remember Core TCG had a special where you could get them for $10 each, and they sold out real quick. But $22 for Toppo's Righteous Aid, that's expensive for a card that's not even shiny, you know? Then we got Ribrianne, the staple for all the green decks. This card just keeps going up and up in price and never went down ever. It just kept going up, and I think this card is going to be a forever card that's just going to be around $70 to $50. It's never going to be going down. So if you want to get it, I would just say get it if you see it at 50 and below, because I don't think it's going to be going 50 and below anytime soon. Grade 8 Bardock Raider's Cry, another staple for the yellows. This card right here is a must run, but good news is the price might go down because in the new anniversary box, if I'm not mistaken, they're gonna remake this card, so you're gonna be having another chance to pull it, maybe potentially dropping the price down. But it's $68 for good reason. It comes out for 2 energies. You draw a card, you rest a card. So good for the yellows. And then we got Shinran, Unison of Calamity. I wanted to go over the Unison cards. The Unisons have stayed the same. We made a box opening video. If you guys want to go check it, it'll be in one of the cards right now. We made a box opening video, and in the box opening video, I thought that after that, maybe the cards would fluctuate, but it's looking like the Unisons are all staying the same. Shenron is still $24. Bardock is still $23. The cheapest Unison, though, is Vegato Unison of Might, and I feel like people might be sleeping on Vegato. It's $9 right now, but I feel this card in the future will be costing a lot more than $9. I just have a hunch. I've always had these good hunches. I've gotten the Zamasus before they went up to crazy price when they were about $2 each. I got the Janimbas when they were like $3. I bought them for $3, and now look, I feel Vegato might be one of those cards that at the moment it's cheap, but in the future it might go up in price. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about Starter Deck 8 Rising Broly. It keeps going up in price, people. Now it's $78. Last 2 weeks ago was $50. Now it's $78. This keeps going up in price. If you find some of these in your local Target, buy them all. Buy all of them if they're $12 or whatever. Because right now, the online market is $78.95, which is a little bit too much in my opinion, because the best cards in there don't even cost that much. It's only $10 for the Paragus, you know? So I don't know why it's costing so much. It has to be collector's value. So that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys like this market watch. Subscribe if you're new here. Expect Unison battles with the new set, because we did open up the new set. Go watch the new set box opening. It's going to be in the card right now. Go check it out. And like we always say, y'all stay Super.
Awaken now, beast mode. Victory strike that mic. J's on my feet while I triple strike. Going up the game, you wish you did the same. Here comes the fool, I pity the fool. Double strike, draw two.